In 2011, you were unsold in IPL initially. Then Dirk Nennes got injured.
Yeah.
And then actually Yunus Boss came. Orange Cap 2011, Orange Cap 2012.
Yeah. That was a phenomenal run and a phenomenal start to the new franchise, RCB at the time, 2011, when I got that call. And I was in a nightclub in Jamaica because what happened with the breakdown with West Indies cricket, I wasn't selected for that home series against Pakistan. Coming off a World Cup lost and had a bit of injury as well, doing some rehab at the same time as well. And I was actually doing the rehab, communicating with West Indies board, didn't get that call back, and I saw they select the squad. I wasn't in it, very disappointed. Anyway, long story short, I was in the nightclub, pretty much back, but I wasn't trained. I wasn't playing no cricket at all. In the nightclub, I got a call. Who was it on the line? It was Vijay Mallya and Anil Kumble at the time. I'm like, okay, Chris, are you fit? I'm like, is this for real? Yeah, I'm fit. Okay, if you're fit, what we needed to do, we needed to go to the embassy tomorrow and get the visa. But I'm like, hey, tomorrow's Saturday. The embassy doesn't open on a Saturday. Just you don't worry about that. Just turn up. I said, okay, done. Turn up, went to the embassy, got the visa the next day, pretty much on a flight. And then, history start from there, 2011.
Do you remember how many runs you scored that season?
Well, my first game, I remember the runs. I think it was actually, was it 713 runs? I think I remember that. Or 633.
608 runs in 2011 and 733.
Oh, 608, okay, yeah.
733 in 2012.
Okay, yeah. And I remember my first game, actually rained out. It's supposed to be a home game and I didn't get a chance to play that game because of the NOC, whatever happened. And then we had KKR, my whole team.
Yeah.
So my first game was actually against KKR, my former team, and at Eden Garden.
So you also felt kuch hota hai. Like in Bollywood we say.
Yeah, I know that word. Kuch kuch. Yeah, kuch kuch.
Shah Rukh Khan's movie.
Yeah.
Kuch hota hai.
And eventually, I scored a century in the first game. I won all prizes, best catch, best whatever. Those prize moments. I won all of that. In that game, man of the match, everything, and then things just went on from there. And they were actually at the bottom of the table when I joined the team, and then
you gave a strong message. Always believe in Yunus Boss.
Strong, mate. The Lord was with me that day because I tell you, I wasn't even practicing. I tell him I was partying, having fun, and then just went on, scored a century, and then we had a phenomenal run to start, win a couple of games, and Ray Jennings was like, "Oh, Chris, thank you so much, man. You saved my job." So we went to the final. We lost that to Chennai in the final, but it was a phenomenal run, phenomenal start to a new franchise, RCB.
What was Chris Gayle's funniest cricket moment? That man kid versus England, walking towards Graham Smith in T20 World Cup 2009, or fielding and raising your hand?
I mean, there's so many moments, that
Your
man
favorite?
kid stuff, was
That man
was
kid.
funny. to Ian Morgan, and he's like, I wasn't walking out, you thought you. So that was one of the funniest.
Thank God he didn't face Ashwin.
Ashwin, he just scapole him and say, hey, you're out, you gotta go in. But it was good fun. So it's quite some funny moments. That moment with Graham Smith as well, when he pulled away when I was about to bowl, and I was like, I was going to bowl it at him. I was like, So yeah.
So if you have to choose one.
Oh, the man kid one.
The man kid one. You won 2012 World Cup and then 2014 World Cup. If I ask you, which World Cup did you enjoy it the most?
Oh wow! I think the first one. The first one is always a hit. Based on how we actually came about winning that World Cup, we had a bit of disrepute with the board and the cricket board, and we all came together, pulled through because everybody wanted it, and we didn't let that distract us, and then we went on to win that. Then that's when I introduced the Gangnam style. No one knew what that was. So I mean, when that semi-final against Australia,
that Gangnam style,
and I was like, everybody's like, what is that? What is that, Chris? Where did that come from? And everybody's, I said, okay, listen, you go on YouTube. There's a guy called Sai. Just go and check it out. That's how the entire Asia knew about Sai, because I reckon I gave him about 20 to I reckon I gave that guy 20 to 30 million views, because after that thing went off like a rocket, within the World Cup, man.
So you asked for royalty after that?
Sai, I need some royalty now. So reach out to the Universe Boss team or reach out to me personally. Yeah, I need some butter in my palm.
And even the celebration was fantastic, coming out and then dancing.
Yeah. Even when we won No, that was in Sri Lanka. Yeah, when we did it, we did the Gangnam style. We did that in the India final as well when we beat England. But like I said, that's when the Gangnam style kind of started and kind of take off.
How does it feel to be the first batsman who scored century in all formats?
It's fantastic. I mean, as a player, of course you want to hold some records. You want to be the first to do certain things as well. But a lot of things was actually set before me way back when players come in, and like I said, records were meant to be broken as well. So that's something you have to bear in mind. But if you can be a part of history, you know, that's always going to be fantastic to be a part of history. That's phenomenal. And you know, we play the game over over 2 decades, and you want to have a legacy where people look back and say, yo, you know what, Chris Gayle have done that first, and I will be happy, you know. So yeah. You
scored 175 of 66 balls. Now, who do you think that has potential to surpass this record?
Like I said, records meant to be broken.
If you have to give few names.
Wow, listen, man, I think it will happen in the IPL because these youngsters are savage these days. You look at the scoring rate as well, all these guys scoring. Nicholas Pooran, I think even Shubhmangill can do that as well because he's a very, very good player as well. And once you get going, Jaiswal, I like Jaiswal as well. This other guy from SR, Sunriser, yeah. So I mean, like I said,
you saw that young guy from India, 14 years old.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Fantastic. So like I said, 175 is in trouble. You know, it's just when it's going to happen.
What you were doing when you were 14? What you were doing when you were 14?
What, when I was 14?
Yeah, because he's a 14.
I was in high school playing under 14 cricket. That's what I was doing. I was playing under 14 cricket at the time.
When RCB won 2025 IPL, how happy you were?
The final 2025. I mean,
and like actually, did you support RCB or Punjab? Because there's confusion. The turban was Punjabi.
Well, you know what? I'll give you a little story on that. Now you mentioned it. You know, that final, you know, I got invited by RCB, to be honest with you. And, you know, like I said, I'm so happy to have both teams in the final because, you know, both teams have actually never crossed the finishing line or lift the trophy. So I'm like, I'm happy. So I represent both teams. So I'm like, wow. I know RCB say, hey, Chris, you're invited to the final, and I accept that and everything. I got my RCB jersey. I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna feel weird in that stadium. So I say, okay, what I'm gonna do? So that's when I came up with the idea. I said, okay, I'm gonna put on the turban, and you know, I'm gonna support both. But some people didn't take it nicely. You know, some people from the RCB side weren't too happy about the turban side as well.
So many comments.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay.
They said you belong to us.
But you know, like I said, yo, it's the one and only universe, boss. I'm just gonna be me, and you know, whether you accept it or not, I'm just gonna be me. And I went on. I was like, okay, whoever win, you know, I'll congratulate them. But you know, I'm happy for RCB to cross that line after 18 years. And lucky to Punjab as well. You know, I know they wanted just as bad as how RCB wanted it as well.
They were too good this year, Punjab also.
You know, I'm just happy a guy like a Virat lift the trophy as well. You know, because you know, so much talks and dear. You know, we've been to couple finals together. So I was just really overwhelmed to actually, you know, be a part of that RCB team to lift the trophy. And just as how I'm happy, I'm sure AB was just excited as for RCB as well.
How's your bond with like AB and Virat?
Oh, very good, man. Those legends, phenomenal players, phenomenal people as well. You know, very cool, very down to earth as well. Good vibes, good energy. I had a great time playing with these guys in the dressing room. We had some great memories. We shared some great memories. So, you know, well, AB walk away from the game. Virat walk away from international cricket to an extent. I'm still playing franchise cricket for RCB, which is good. So, and we need to see him as long as possible. So, if he can carry on to play whatever, want to play franchise cricket for another 5 years, but he's a family man. That's up to him.
Do you believe he retired a little early?
Oh yeah, very early. You know, for whatever reason I don't know, but you know, the cricket will miss him 100%. You know, the cricket will miss him. He's a massive figure for the game of cricket.
Do you miss playing in IPL?
Oh, I did. My IPL ended premature, you know, with Punjab.
Yeah, I remember. Even you posted something, you said something that universe boss deserve more respect.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I was disrespected in the franchise Punjabi, in the Punjab Kings 11. You know, I felt like I wasn't being treated properly. For a senior guy, done so much for the league, you know, bring so much value to the franchise as well. And then you're being disrespected and they treat you like a kid.